what's the first thing out there?
Let's get right to it, man. Your boy, man. No, we ain't gonna start there, man. Let's start on, man. I was watching your boy Rashad McCants. If you don't know, man, he's a former UNC alumni. I think they got a world championship together. He used to play with back in my era with like Raymond Felton, you know what I'm saying, Sean Mays. Yeah. Back when they were Coach Williams, you know, it's
Marvin Williams.
Yeah, man. All of them had an NBA career.
They all went, if I remember right, they all went like they kind of like how the Flintstones, how it was. Remember when everybody came out from, the Flintstones and my boy Jay, Jay Rich, but like, it's like everybody came out on the team that won the championship.
Like I think like maybe like 70% of the team came out.
I think Marvin Williams might have went like number top 1 or 2.
Marvin Williams went top 5.
Yeah, he went lottery. He was the youngest out the bunch.
Yeah, Sean Mays went top 5.
He went right after that. Yep. Ray Felton
went at least first round.
And then Rashad McCants. They all went first round.
Yeah, but they probably had a few more that probably went in the second because there was a good team. It was stacked.
But them 4 right there, they all went in the first like 20 picks, if I remember right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They went out quick. I think even Raymond Felton went top 15, if I'm not mistaken.
I know Rashad McCants went like 15.
Yeah.
But
he
they
was
don't
a
like
dog, though.
But cool thing about this, they don't like that nigga though. They don't like that nigga, though,
Hey Rashad McCants, bro. He's a one and done, man. That nigga is crazy, bro. Wearing that crown all day, man. But they got smoke with him, bro. I guess he been popping.
But with him, man, I'm just gonna jump into it, man. Like if y'all haven't seen, he had some things like, or I guess he has, put like a whole image out here, man, of how everything's went, man, or a portrayal, I should say, of how everything's went at, North Carolina, and as well as, how his tenure in the league went. You know what I'm saying? Like he, feels that, I think it was my boy, man, Smith, man. I think he was the coach, if I'm not mistaken. Not Dean Smith, but no. Old boy, they used to coach Kansas back in the day.
The other dude that came after Smith. Yeah. I know you talking. Coach Williams, I want to say Coach.
It may be, but he put a lot of blame on him. And if y'all watch, Gil's Arena, that's where he's, most known at, man. That's where, he got his, name out there. And he also dated Chloe.
Facts.
He was on the first.
Before she was Chloe.
Well,
this Chloe.
This Chloe, okay. Yeah. But he was on the first episode or the first season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians as Chloe's boyfriend. And
that's crazy.
I think they, got him out the paint because they were saying that he was trying to use her for clout.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? This before Chloe got, Chloe'd.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Before she got Chloe'd. Man. But, like I was saying, y'all, man, Rashad McCants, man, they don't have a like for him. If y'all know, he talks a lot about how, a lot of coaches, a lot of things, got him out the league versus like himself, having anything to do with it. And they went off on him, man, to the point that they want to fade.
I know Raymond Felton won one. He was like, yo, bro, I don't got no more talking to do. When I see you, it's up.
It's like, wild, damn. Bro. I'm like, man, like to have your teammates like hate you like that. And as well as like, with Rashad McCants, like I said, if y'all have seen the show, man, he always kind of like, if you don't know basketball, you won't know nothing that we talking about.
Nothing about him.
You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't know nothing about Rashad McCants. I know him because I played basketball and I know, basketball. Like I remember when he played in the McDonald's All-American and all that.
Yeah.
But he makes himself out to be, the victim a lot of times, as well as he makes himself out to be bigger than what he was in the league.
Man, yeah. He overdid it a lot, man, when he was talking about what he did in the league and his playing position. And they were like, yo, bro, you was last on the roster at the time, bro. Yeah. Like, and my thing is this, though, like, you can be delusional and, ain't nothing wrong with boosting your stats up. But when you on a podcast and you're going against the niggas that was there in that struggle with you, like, bro, what you doing that for, bro?
Like, I mean, the crazy thing about it is the crown on his head, man. I don't know what that really symbolizes. We all kings.
That's king status.
Yeah, we all kings. You know what I'm saying? As black men. But I don't, like I said, like, I don't really get where Rashad McCants be going at a lot of time because I'm like, yo, we forget, bro. We was here.
Yeah, he off, bro.
Like, we was here, bro. We watching the games, bro. We know what it is, man. But let me ask you this, though. Do you think that, you know what I'm saying, like if he didn't have the injuries or do you think that he even was just like a top player like that, man? Because the way he makes it is like if he didn't get those injuries at the end or if he didn't have coaches that, held him back, he would have, he could have been, like Gilbert. He could have been, same as Gilbert, damn it.
No freaking way. No way in the world. I mean, of course you would have had a better career if you would have been injured, but bro, when you was uninjured, nigga, you was the 4th, 5th option. So how do you think when you was gonna play through, bro, and be the number, not even a 2 option, bro?
I don't think a lot
I'm
of
just
people
being honest
realize,
with you.
bro.
When Gil was doing his thing, he did it at another level. Like Gil was scoring 30 a game. Like your best season was like 18 in the league, maybe 17.
And that's crazy.
And that's one season. The rest was under. So come on, bro.
I don't think people understand that, man. Sometimes the college game doesn't translate into the NBA game. You know what I'm saying? The high school game sometimes don't translate into the college game.
Well, that is true, but he actually had talent.
No, he had
I'm not
talent.
saying
He's
he
an NBA
didn't have
player.
it, but what I'm saying is to say you wouldn't have been you would have been a top 10 player is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, it does not sometimes translate. Like, he was a good NBA reserve, I would say. You know what I'm saying? But like, far as like him, like taking over a team, or you know what I'm saying, like me not wasting, but using one of my first round picks, what we know now or what we seen, I should say, nah.
But even before the injuries, him coming out of college in his first 3 years, bro, who was taking Rashad McCants to be the cornerstone of their franchise?
Yeah, that's what
especially
I'm saying, like,
when I hear your mindset like that, how you talking now. Who is taking you to be the head of that stone of their franchise, bro?
Well, we didn't know him back then. That's what I'm saying.
But I'm pretty sure that they said that nigga was like that then. So
you know what I'm saying? He wasn't,
you know,
like I said, his image wasn't made up then. It wasn't made yet. He was building that mug at the time. But like he is who he is. I'm just saying, like, I don't think that, you know, him, you know what I'm saying, getting hurt, or even like I said, man, having coaches issues or whatever. I don't think that he was gonna be. Like, I looked at Marvin Williams, and Sean May was going to be the biggest off that team, off that team.
Yeah, I looked at that's what I thought, man. Sean Mays was going to be the biggest one.
Marvin Williams was going to be the biggest one.
Nah, I didn't think that. I thought Marvin Williams
he was the lottery pick. He was the one that chose
he was on potential, but see, he didn't fulfill his potential with North Carolina, so I didn't think he was going to get in the league and turn into a top 5 player.
But he only played one season.
I mean, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's made me less expect. I'm not going on one season of potential.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Sean May had been there, had doubles, played for 2-3 years. So I was, you know what I'm saying, he was balling. You know, Marvin just came.
But Sean May didn't have the NBA. He had he didn't have he didn't have his
physique was a little too big.
He didn't have his conditioning.
But they could have worked on him, bro.
They did. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, it still wasn't better than them players, basically, man. Even a reason like to be having this as a debate or argument. It's just like crazy that, you know, you have that much hate and they had that much hate for you now, because they've been quiet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They've been quiet about it. Roy Williams.
Yeah, Roy Williams.
That was his coach, I believe, man. Y'all correct us if we, you know, wrong.
That's him, Roy Williams, bro. He used to have white hair.
He used to coach at Kansas at the time as well, man.
Roy Williams been in the game for a long time, man.
But yeah, man. Y'all go check it out, though, man. Like I said, man, this is one of the ones that I just didn't, you know, they want the fade on it.
Hey, man. Bro, weird, man. I'm just going to say that. Bro, weird, bro. But that's it, bro.
Hey, man, shout out to them boys, man. If y'all know, man, UNC was that's like the number one jacket, you know what I'm saying? The number one, man, outside of Michigan, bro, or really, I ain't gonna say that, like, as far as jerseys and pullover jackets, that UNC is something different.
Hey, that Tar Heel, boy. Yeah, that Tar Heel on the back, boy. You knew you was stamped. You know what I'm saying? Get you a North Carolina jersey, bro, with the little design plaid on the side. Oh, my God.
It's a movie, man.